Hello everybody, welcome to my first money making video here on Skyblock Isles. My name's Thorpian and I am here to teach you how to make some bank in this new server by BajanCanadian. So first off, to start, I'm going to show you what kind of tools I have. You don't need tools that are this good in order to do this method, but I promise you, the better the tools, the faster it'll go. I'm using an obsidian scythe. This is a pretty high level farming gear, but not the highest. And the mods that I have on it are sickle, studded grip, and serrated edge, each of which adds to this farming stat that you see here, allowing me to farm things faster. I've also got a farming hat for a +1 farming level boost. This supposedly provides a small increase to the speed at which stuff is farmed. The rest of this gear is just whatever random armor I have so that you can't see my terrible, awful skin. Anyway, we're going to go over here and I'm going to show you how to get there. So first off, you're going to go to Wharf Molo. This is the bank at Wharf Molo. If you haven't found this, you probably haven't figured out how to play the game yet, but soon you'll get here and you just want to head north. Now I'm not going to use my mount so that it doesn't go too fast and you guys can figure out where it is that we're going. So we're going to head north to from Wharf Molo and we're going to go into the farming area. So this is the large farms of Wharf Molo. You got some rabbits here that make great sounds when they die. You've got some pigs, you've got some farmers, you've got all kinds of wonderful things. The farmers, by the way, are what drop that farming hat and the sickle mod. The other mods you get from chests. So here you have some chickens, some other things, beautifully done landscaping. But the most important part that we're looking for, I'm going to just head back to that main path here. This is the main path heading out of Wharf Molo. You're going to go right here through the beet field. And you're going to come to this place. And this wonderful little place is called the Duck Pond. Now, it also very conveniently has sugar cane. So what you want to do is, first off, you want to make sure that you have the levels you need to farm sugarcane, which is level 15 farming. If you don't have level 15 farming, you can go ahead and farm wheat, then potatoes, and then carrots to get up to level 15 farming. And all you're going to do, it's very simple, is you are going to fill up your inventory with sugarcane. Now this might take a while. You are going to click on all of those little things that pop up that look like sugar canes and are surrounded by particles, because that will actually give you many more sugarcane and allow you to get things done very fast. It's especially nice when you get a purple particle, but even the green ones will speed it up. So I am going to go ahead and fill up my inventory entirely full of sugarcane. Now this isn't necessarily the best money-making method. It's not necessarily the first money-making method you could ever use, but it is extremely early game and it is a pretty reasonably successful method. If you'll notice, my inventory is filling up reasonably quickly. This is because I have such high-level farming and such high-level farming gear. You might not have such a high level, you might not have such high-level gear, therefore your inventory will fill up slower. I'm sorry, that's just the nature of the game. However, even if it does fill up slower, this is still a great method. Usually the sugarcane doesn't die this quickly, but we're going to go ahead and farm up this sugarcane. All right, we now have a full inventory. So what we're going to do with this full inventory is we're going to head down west. We're going to go west over here towards the water. And then we're actually going to pop into this wonderful place called the mill. The mill, most of you hopefully will recognize it from the Baker Quest. And what you have to do there is you have to grind wheat to make flour. Now, what's great is you can also grind sugarcane. Now, you need level 15 cooking to do this. To do that, bake a lot of bread, make some other things. You can check out some future videos that I'll make in order to get some ideas on how to get your cooking up. But you do go here and you go grind sugar. Now, sugar will start grinding, and what's awesome about this is it doesn't just give you one sugar. In fact, it can give you anywhere from 1 to 4 sugar, depending on your farm level, and also depending on just your luck. As you can see, I get an average of about 3 to 4 each time because I have a pretty high farming level. But occasionally I will still get 1 sugar, as you can see down here. So we're going to grind this inventory of sugar. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take it and sell it. And this is where you get the big money from. Obviously, accomplishes nothing. It does give you cooking experience, it does give you farming experience, both of which are useful and nice. But you're not here to get cooking and farming experience, you're here because you saw money making on this video, and hopefully you'll see the numbers and think that, wow, this is an absolutely amazing way to make money. So I'm not using a mount, so that will make it faster. I'm not using the absolute best farming tools, which will make it faster. I'm not using my backpack, which will also make it faster. But as you can see here, I can sell the sugar for 22 coins each. So I sell that sugar and bam, I just made 2K from a single inventory of sugarcane. Now, in order to make this faster, you actually don't have to farm sugarcane up by the duck pond. You can farm it right here by the water altar. I sometimes prefer that area because there's some more sugarcane, but this one is much closer to the mill, so it is the best way to go. Hopefully you've been watching the whole video and you get to know that tip. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and skip ahead to the future, and I'll show you. All right, guys, so I'm back, and I have managed to get around 11,200 coins overall, and I did this for about 15 minutes. So I timed 15 minutes, and then I came here and I sold all my sugar, and this is what I got, 11,200 coins. Now that is including that first run, which I didn't include in the timing, but at one point I exited out of Minecraft by accident, so no, don't blame me for being an idiot. Anyway, the point is in about 15 minutes I made about 11K, right? So 11K times 4 is about 44,000, so we're going to call it about 45,000 an hour, especially if you're using a mount, which I definitely recommend you do basically first thing is you should get a mount. So overall, we can make about 44,000 an hour by just farming sugarcane, grinding it into sugar, and selling it directly to the baker. Now, it's not the greatest way to make money, obviously, because it is a level 15 method. You only need a very low level, but it's great if you're trying to grind farming or cooking, and to get some starter cash for our better money-making methods, which I'll go into later videos. Some of those will require high levels. Some of those, surprisingly enough, will not require very high levels. But this is a great starter money-making method for those that have been asking that question all the time when I've been streaming. Well, congratulations, you now know how to make money a little bit better on Skyblock Isles. And I hope that you will like this video and give me a follow. Check me out on Twitch, you know, all that stuff that people say at the end of their videos. Most importantly, have fun on Skyblock Isles.